in my car. You can't really see me that well. I'm driving home, but I decided to just park on the side of the road. I'm not driving right now. I'll just put a little bit of let's see over here. There we go. Yep. There we go. I'm not driving right now. Roads are still. No Nat Geo that. But I attempted something. I attempted to ask out someone I thought very pretty, and I just decided, screw it, I'll go for it. I just asked her, hi, what is your name? I said their name. I said my name. And then I asked, would you be down for coffee over the week? And they said they were pretty busy that week, so I decided, oh yeah, that's fine. And then she hit me with the question, how old are you? I said, how old do you think I am? She said, I don't know. You look kind of like mid-20s. I'm not in my mid-20s. I'm getting there. I'm not in my mid-20s. I said, you're close. How old are you? She said, I'm 20. I said, and then I decided to be honest after she responded. I said, okay, I'm 22. And then she said, no, that's... So I respected her decision. I said, that's cool. She said, I admire your confidence. I said, okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me take up some of your time. And then I walked away. But I guess I just need to work on my confidence a little bit, especially when it comes to asking out women. So yeah, that sucks. I need to work on my confidence. This is for me, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I recorded that last night. Midway on the way home, pulled over and decided, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna record something like this. But as you know, she had made a comment that just stuck with me. I admire your confidence. Is that an insult, or maybe she's just trying to comfort me? I don't know. So I couldn't stop thinking about it. So that video is not going to be the end of it, because here I am talking about it. I'm going to expand upon that point of what happened that night. But yeah, I admire your confidence. I've never asked out a stranger until now, and that comment right there stuck with me. I admire your confidence. I was a bit older than her, and she big broed me. The whole thing was asking her out was a mess from the start. I'll make some sense of it now, like provide some context, go into more details, but this is basically how it went. The rundown is, I saw her, I thought she was pretty. I mean, she is pretty. So she was getting into a car, and I went up to her and I knocked on her window. I kneeled down to sort of be like on the same eye level as her. She rolled down her window just like a little bit, like close to halfway, as you would do. I'm a stranger after all. I don't know this person. And I said, hi, I know you don't know me, but I saw you and I was wondering if I could get your name. She gave me her name, and then I responded. I said, nice to meet you. My name's Bryant. Pretty good so far. Nothing new from the recorded video I made from last night. I said, are you down to get some coffee later this week? I know, super not original, but I was still in it. She responded with, no, I'm actually super busy this week. I said, oh, that's fine. And then she asked me a question. How old are you? This is where it all fell apart. I was trying to be, I guess, playful with a stranger. Crazy. And I said, I'm old enough. How old do you think I am? To which she responds, well, I already stated this before, but yeah, she responds. She says, I don't know. And then, she answers with, well, I'm 20. I said, okay, I'm younger than 25. That's only a little bit older. And then she looks at me. So I said, okay, fine. I said, I'm 22. She looks at me and she slowly shakes her head and says, no. I asked, is it the age difference? And she was like, just like that. That's like 1-to-1 what she did. She must have saw me as like a lost puppy or something, because after she did the gestures, she said, I'm sorry, but I admire your confidence. I admire your confidence. That one right there stuck with me. I walked away. I said, no problems. Totally understand. Thank you for your time. It did feel good that I was even capable of that. it did feel good that I was even capable of asking out a stranger. Because when it comes to social skills, mine are practically non-existent. I would rather leave a store than ask a store clerk for some assistance in finding an item. I'm not exactly great with people. My friends, I love being with my friends. I'm really open with them. I actually get kind of rowdy. I'm self-aware like that. Yeah. But when I'm by myself, with strangers, co-workers, or even random teammates assigned to complete a task, like a group project, I am the quietest person in the group. I'm the last person to voice an opinion. I'm not the best with new people. I'm okay with interaction. If they decide to interact with me, I'll respond here and there. But to engage, I'll engage first. I'll be, nah, not really my forte. Forming something like a friendship from scratch, or in this case, asking out someone on a date to see where it goes. It is a difficulty. I have I already know there are levels to it, but I'm reassured by this experience that there are levels to this whole confidence thing. Because while I was speaking to her, my words were shaky. It wasn't coming out smooth like water down a waterfall. That is a terrible analogy. My point is, I need to work on my confidence a little bit. Yeah, I mean, this happened to me maybe a bit late in life. I've never asked out a person, specifically a stranger. I have been asked out, but it's a lot different when you're the one asking. I guess I'll take this as a learning lesson. Yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a good one. Can you tell that I hate public speaking? I mean, in a way, this is public speaking, but you're behind the screen, so it's not as scary. Speaking in front of a live audience, I mean, I don't know how people do it. You have my utmost respect for it.